Hey guys, today I'm going to be filming my very first video of Back to School series, and today, as you can probably tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about balancing school, YouTube, sports, just clubs, all that good stuff, because I know last year I had a lot of problems like balancing out my school and my competitive cheerleading. I didn't do YouTube last year, so this year is going to be really hard, and getting all your homework done, because last year my grades kept dropping and dropping and dropping, and then I got them back up at the end of the year because I figured out some good ways to balance them. So let's just get started. Alright, so my next tip is to try and get a study hall every single day. Like at my school, when you pick your schedule, you can have like every other day all year, you could have every day all year, you could have every day for a quarter, or every other day for a quarter, or I mean like a semester. But last year I had a study hall every single day, last hour of the day, which was really nice, because I had all my homework for the day and I could do it all during 8th hour, and that helped a lot, even though like I still had homework to do when I got home, but it helped a lot. So I'm really hoping that I either get a study hall last hour again this year or first hour, but I have a study hall every single day all year round. That's what I put on my schedule, but I would recommend, if you can, getting one 8th hour, so you have all your homework for the day, or first hour, so if you like didn't get a chance to do it that night, you can do it in the morning before like you have actual classes, so that way you could probably still get a lot of your homework done. Alright, so the very first thing I'm going to be talking about, and this one's really important, I know it kind of sucks, but it's really important, that always try and put your schoolwork in front of your friends. Because last year I always rather hung out with my friends like on the weekends instead of maybe staying home and finishing a project that I should have probably done, or doing just, homework for like every day. I know that's kind of gonna suck, but if you do that, it will really help like your grade, especially when you're going to be a freshman like I am. Like this year really is when it starts to matter a lot, because you have to, this starts being permanent. So, and this will also help, my next tip will also help with this, so maybe you'll have a chance to hang out with your friends, but I still would put homework and schoolwork in front of hanging out with your friends. Next tip is don't be afraid to ask for help. Like last year during study hall, I probably went over, they had like a math table and she would call over every grade, because we had like a mixed study hall, and usually like 2-3 times a week I would go over there and get help for math, which it really showed, because like with my homework, because math, I usually am not too good at math, and that was probably one of my best grades this year, so it really paid off. So just don't be afraid to ask, ask your mom, your dad, aunt, uncle, grandparents. Maybe if you have like an older sibling, like my siblings are all moved out and stuff, but maybe if you have an older sibling, ask them, or just a teacher at school. We have this thing at my school where you can go in, it's called Math Lab. Early in the morning before school starts, you can go up to the math room and get help with your homework, and I think they have like stuff for like that for other classes. I don't know if your guys is like that, but if you like that, I definitely recommend doing that. I didn't do that because I was like, would be like, oh, I don't want to go upstairs before school because I don't want to get there early, or I just want to sit in the cafeteria before school and talk with my friends. I probably should have done that, but we got homework every single night, and I usually had it turned in every single time. So I guess I didn't really need to, but I could have for those couple days when I had a lot of work to do in my study hall and I didn't get my math homework done that night because I had a practice or something. I probably could have gone in that morning and got it done, but usually I didn't, so I would definitely recommend doing that. My next tip for you guys would be to, if you have a practice that night and you know you have a lot of homework, maybe go to the gym. And if you, like, okay, for me, I have all-star cheerleading, and when I'd have to do my work, I think I only did this once because I hate missing practice, but I went into like this little office room we have, and I would do my work in there, and during warm-ups, if they were running or something, my coach would help me. Like, I have the best coach in the world, and she majors in like science, and she has like a couple other majors, and she's really smart, and I'm so grateful for my coach because she's the best coach in the whole entire world that I could ever ask for. And she always would help me with my homework if I needed it. So ask your coach for help, or ask them if maybe you can sit out for warm-ups to finish your homework, because especially if you're doing sports through school, they can pull you out if you don't have good grades. And they also do that at my all-star gym. They can pull you out, like they will get your grades from your parents. If they're not good, they will pull you out. But definitely, you know, sit out part of the beginning of practice and get it done. Tell your coach that, you know, especially if you're going through school, I need to get this done. Could I please sit out for warm-ups so that I can get this done and I can do the next game or the next tournament or the next competition, whatever it is, because especially with like, you know, basketball or like all-star cheerleading, your team needs you. Like, especially for cheerleading, like, it's a routine and you can't just use one person to replace them because they have to be able to do like everything you can do, which a lot of times is really like hard to find. So definitely do that if your coach is very flexible like that. Next thing I have is get your work done as much as you can during class, especially if you don't get a study hall. Like, for me, especially during science last year, we would get a lot of extra work time to do our our work. Like, we had this huge project one time, and she gave us work time like every single day during class. I would definitely like get it done there as much as you can, because a lot of times I would be like, oh, I'll do it in study hall, but then when I got to study hall, I'd be like, I have a lot of other work to do too. Or I'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna talk with my friends and I'll get it done at home. Then realizing I have sports after school, or, you know, I had something going on that I couldn't do that. And so definitely get your work done during class if you're given the chance. Like, get it done. For you would be to make a schedule, like use your planner, or, you know, make a board. I didn't use my planner last year. I used this board that I have here. I got this from Walmart. It wasn't that expensive, and you just write down everything. Like, I wrote down what times I have practice and when, and you know, definitely, like, if you're gonna make YouTube videos, make a schedule. Days you're gonna make YouTube videos so you're consistent, but also make it on days that, you know, you don't have sports. So before you do your YouTube video, you can do your homework, and then like on the weekends, make sure you let yourself know if you're gonna be like at your, like for me, my mom's house or my dad's house. Like on here I have I was going to a wedding. I mean, it's summer right now, but let's say this was during the school year. I had a wedding, I had a birthday party, I had practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I help with a special needs cheer team on Sundays. I had this 4th of July thing, bonfire I was going to, just stuff like that. It really helps keep you organized, and so you can write it down and say, okay, and look at it and say, okay, I have practice this day, I can make a YouTube video this day, so this day is when I have practice, try and get all my work done during study lab. This day when I'm making YouTube videos, I can do it beforehand. or I can try and get it done during study hall. And for me, like, I just put in a job application, so I'm gonna have to balance all those things this year. You know, write down when you have to work, if you work, and you know, do your, like I said, the study hall. Get a study hall, especially if you're gonna work and stuff like me. But you have to turn in your homework, especially if you're in high school. Like, even going into being a freshman, like, I even know that I have to do really good this year, and I have to really try this year. So definitely write down things in your planner or on a whiteboard like I just showed you. Studying, always study, always. I know this really doesn't have to do with like balancing everything, but I guess it kind of does. Like, you always need to study. Like, if it's Sunday night, don't be coming home from your friend's house super late. You need to come home and study. You do. Yeah, you. I'm watching you. You need to come home and study though, because tests I know at my school they just had a vote and they're making 80% of your final grade tests, and I'm a horrible test taker. Like, I need to study if I'm gonna pass a test. Like, I have to. I'm horrible at taking tests, so this year I really need to study. Last year I didn't study too much, and like my Spanish tests didn't do so good. My social studies and my math did good, but the other ones, like, you need to study. 80% of your grade is a lot, especially from tests. Like, this year I'm going to be taking a lot of big finals. Like, we took finals last year, but these are going to be bigger finals. So study, that's all I can say. Study. So that was my last tip. I hope this guy's helped you. Like I said, you just need to balance out your sports, your YouTube, your friends, your school. Really balance it out, and I hope this video was helpful to you guys. Leave in the leave in the comments below video ideas that you want me to do, because like I said in a video before, I'm doing a back to school series and I'm going to do a lot of the videos. But if you guys have any that you really want me to do, just let me know in the comments below, or you can message me. And like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.